Bhagwat sir. Indian Oil Day pledge के बाद I'm starting the. Namaskar, respected Chairman Indian Oil, Mr. S.M. Vaidya, Director R&D, Dr. S.S.V. Ramakumar, Director HR, Mr. Ranjan Kumar Mahapatra, Director Finance, Mr. Sandeep Kumar Gupta, Director Marketing, Mr. V. Satish Kumar, Director Pipelines, Mr. D.S. Nanavare, Director Refineries, Ms. Sukla Mistry, Director Planning and Business Development, Mr. Sujoy Chaudhary, Senior Indian Oil officials, our sports stars, IOCNs joining us from across the nation, esteemed stakeholders, retailers, distributors, channel partners, ambassadors, and well-wishers who have joined us online today. A very warm welcome to the 63rd Foundation Day celebrations of Indian Oil. इंडियन ऑयल के 63वें स्थापना दिवस में आप सभी का स्वागत है. Indian Oil is not merely an organization. It is the energy pillar of the nation. It is a reliable partner to the government, a preferred brand to our customers, and an emotion that we experience each day. Today, as we celebrate its 63rd year of establishment, we would begin today's program with the Indian Oil song as customary. I request everyone to kindly rise for the song.
मेरा करम मेरा ईमान है, मेरी आन मेरी शान जान है, आधार देश की प्रगति का दुनिया में इतना सम्मान है. आगे बढ़ेंगे ऊंचे उड़ेंगे हम सबका यही अभियान है. इंडियन ऑयल इंडियन ऑयल इंडियन ऑयल मेरी पहचान है. सबके हितों का संरक्षण हो, हर कार्य में नव परिवर्तन हो, हर दिल में भाव लगाव का हो, विश्वास वचन और कर्म में हो. आगे बढ़ेंगे ऊंचे उड़ेंगे ये मूल्य मेरा अभिमान है, अभियान है, मेरी शान है. इंडियन ऑयल इंडियन ऑयल इंडियन ऑयल मेरी पहचान है. इंडियन ऑयल इंडियन ऑयल इंडियन ऑयल मेरी पहचान है.
थैंक यू एवरीवन. इस कार्यक्रम की शुभ शुरुआत करने के लिए मैं अध्यक्ष और बोर्ड के सदस्यों से अनुरोध करती हूं कि कृपया औपचारिक दीप प्रज्वलित करें और इस कार्यक्रम का शुभारंभ करें.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणं आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः. शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणं आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः. शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते. दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते. दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म. दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः. दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म. दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः. दीपो हरतु मे पापं. सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते. ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः. ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः. आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा. रवेरस्तं समारभ्य.
थैंक यू सो मच सर. हमारे लिए इंडियन ऑयल दिवस एक ऐसा दिन है जब हम संगठन के प्रति अपनी प्रतिबद्धता को दोहराते हैं और इसे और मजबूत करते हैं. इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं अध्यक्ष महोदय से अनुरोध करती हूं कि वे IOCNs को इंडियन ऑयल डे की प्लेज दिलाएं.
Vaidya. I am proud to be an integral part of the Indian Oil family and pledge to power the company's vision of being the energy of India and a globally admired company. I resolve to fulfill my professional commitments with excellence while upholding the Indian Oil core values of care, innovation, passion and trust at all times. I will catalyze Indian Oil's journey towards net zero operational emissions by 2046 by adopting green practices and encouraging others to do so. I will abide by the highest benchmarks of integrity and professionalism through my conduct within and beyond the workplace. As an energy soldier of Indian Oil, I pledge my loyalty first to the nation and then to the company. Jai Hind, Jai Indian Oil.
Thank you, sir. We all know the crucial role Indian Oil has been playing in the nation's economy from its very inception. The global turbulence has once again put the oil and gas sector at the center stage. Nations have started reconciling that energy sovereignty is as important as national sovereignty. India and Indian Oil has had its share of challenges. However, the leadership at the national level as well as the corporates have worked hand in hand to steer through these difficult times. Indian Oil, under the leadership of our respected chairman, Mr. Shrikant Madhav Vaidya, ensured that Team Indian Oil overcame all impediments in the service to its customers and the nation. With groundbreaking innovations and eye towards the times ahead, Indian Oil is today poised to carve out its own destiny. Without further ado, I request Chairman Indian Oil, Mr. Shrikant Madhav Vaidya, to address IOCNs.
My dear IOCNs, greetings on the 63rd Indian Oil Day. Today is a momentous day for us, and I congratulate every IOCN on being a part of a force that has been steering the destiny of an ascendant India for over 6 decades. It is awe-inspiring to think that we are part of an industry whose heritage dates back several millennia across various civilizations. We have received the world's energy baton from the ancient Sumerians and Babylonians, who were familiar with the usage of oil, gas seepages, and bitumen. We have inherited the learnings from ancient Arabs and Iranians who distill crude to extract illuminating material. As this energy saga unfolded over centuries, oil emerged as the barometer of economic progress and the vital catalyzer of modernity in the 20th century. More importantly, the oil industry has always played a very constructive social role as a prime economic force and mover. Zooming into the Indian energy story, it all began with the inception of one of the world's oldest operating refineries at Digboy, which is now a shining jewel in the crown of Indian Oil. So let me begin by sharing that as in Indian Oil energy soldiers, you are leaving your footprints in the growth story of our times. Going forward, it is time to brace ourselves for the exciting avenues of opportunities that lie ahead of us. As you all know, Indian Oil has taken a great leap forward to pen a new chapter in India's sustainability story. Last week, during our 63rd annual general meeting, we made a commitment to achieve the net zero operational emissions for both Scope 1 and 2 emissions by 2046. When India will celebrate its 99th year of Independence Day and step into the 100th year of freedom, we will be net zero in terms of operational Scope 1 and Scope 2 emissions. This historic resolve aligns with India's ambitious journey to reach the net zero milestone by 2070. we are envisaging an investment of over 2 trillion rupees to achieve our net zero by 2046. The journey will follow a well thought out plan that will cover the entire ambit of our operations, especially in our refineries. We believe that as the energy of India, we must shoulder environmental stewardship to build a greener and brighter India. The transformational journey of net zero will thus be a defining moment in our history and a vital juncture for Indian energy landscape. Let me also add that this remarkable green drive shall go a long way in strengthening the business prospects of our company. As we explore new and uncharted energy spaces, we are forging powerful collaborations with sectoral leaders and innovators offering the best expertise. For instance, we have partnered with Larsen & Toubro L&T and Renew Power to develop green hydrogen assets, and we believe that will be instrumental in taking India closer to the thriving hydrogen economy. We have also joined hands with L&T to make electrolyzers an essential component in the green hydrogen production and a major cost determinant. We will leverage our strengths in respective sectors to address a significant green hydrogen value chain gap. I am happy to share that these two JVs are in very advanced stage and are all poised to obtain the relevant statutory nods. Speaking of the broader ecosystem, it is evident that the refineries and fertilizer plants will be the first frontier for successful, effective, and substantial implementation of green hydrogen. So our role as one of the partners in Hindustan Urvarak and Rasayan Limited will be critical in scaling up the hydrogen usage in the country. In a significant leap of progress, the HURL plant at Gorakhpur was dedicated to the nation by the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji last December. The plants at Sindri and Barauni are nearing completion. Moreover, we are pushing ahead aggressively in new age energy frontiers like battery swapping and manufacturing while exploring renewable avenues. Reiterating our focus on powering the country's green energy infrastructure, let me add that we are firmly established as market anchors in the new energy frontiers of Satat, city gas distribution, and biofuels. This World Biofuel Day, Honorable Prime Minister dedicated our 2G ethanol plant at Panipat to the nation. I am sure the endeavors I mentioned will help contextualize the importance of Indian Oil's green contributions from the national perspective. Having elaborated on our green outreaches, let me now reflect on the other side of the horizon. Indian economy is rocking forward on the growth path. I must remind you that our core business will continue as the mainstay over the next couple of decades at least. Our performance in this segment will determine the destiny of our brand. Let me also add that we are taking all the right steps to create a judicious balance between green and traditional fuel businesses while maintaining an unwavering focus on service excellence. Let's care for our stakeholders, serve passionately, innovate fearlessly, and trust in the brand Indian Oil's resilience. The onus is on you, me, and every member of the great Indian Oil family to uphold these core values within the confines of our workplace and also beyond. As far as going beyond business prerogative is concerned, Indian Oil teams have made the country proud by rising above natural calamities and adversities to serve their fellow citizens. The commitment of our teams to the Pehle Indian, Fir Oil mantra in the face of adversities has earned heartfelt appreciation from every section of society. I am proud to share that the stellar service rendered by our teams during the recent floods were lauded by the Honorable Petroleum Minister, Sri Hardeep Singh Puri. Here I must add that we are incredibly grateful to Sri Puri's constant encouragement and guidance, which strengthens our resolve to keep walking the extra mile to fuel the dreams and aspirations of 1.4 billion Indians. Speaking of our concerted efforts to serve the nation beyond business, Indian Oil has been working with an exceptional focus to transform India's sporting landscape. What is delightful is how the sporting icons in our family endorse Indian Oil's commitment at the highest level and uphold the glory of the national tricolour on the international forum. At the recently concluded Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, Indian Oil sports stars were exceptional between them and brought home 15 medals, including 6 golds. With this medal tally, if Indian Oil was a country, it would have been placed at the 14th position out of the 72 countries in the Commonwealth Games. Taking ahead of nations like Singapore, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and many more. That's sensational, and the entire Indian Oil family welcomes them to our Indian Oil Day celebrations today. Friends, Indian Oil Day is an opportunity for IOCians to pause and recognize our place in the energy history. Through the decades, generations of IOCians have built a strong edifice. Sometimes when we are in the thick of things, the enormity and the efforts we put in 24/7 into 365 does not fully register. Let me share a few mind-boggling numbers that we achieve regularly, come rain or sunshine. I hope it will motivate you to look at your job beyond the narrow limits of KRAs and KPIs and see yourself as history makers. Every day, we delight 3 crore customers who visit our fuel stations, over 26 lakh households who receive Indian cylinders at their doorsteps, and the crew, and we fuel 2,300 flights every day. 16,000 TAN trucks travel almost 15 lakh kilometers every day to help Indian Oil's POL products to reach nook and corner of the country. Our pipeline network transports 133,000 metric tons of crude oil and 93,000 metric tons of products every day. Our refineries generate 20 gigawatts hour capacity every day. Our bitumen carpets 130 kilometers of roads and highways in India every day. We sell 8,000 metric tons of petrochemicals every day, and we extract around 15,000 metric tons of oil from our assets globally every day. In other words, with your presence at Indian Oil installations and offices every day, we are doing something that gets the economic wheels of the nation moving. Every day, you are creating history. So let us reflect on the tremendous honor and responsibility bestowed on Indian Oil as the lead energizer of the nation. Energy independence is one of the most crucial elements for our sovereign country. In that sense, IOCians are no less than soldiers. Thus, we must be the best Indian and IOCians that we can ever be. We can only do so if we respect ourselves and our role as India's energy soldiers. As the legendary actor Clint Eastwood said, respect your efforts, respect yourself. Self-respect leads to self-discipline. When you have both firmly under your belt, that's real power. This Indian Oil Day is a day of gratitude. So today, let me salute the early Indian Oil pioneers who laid the foundation of this energy behemoth. Their blessings will be our greatest asset as Indian Oil strives to fuel India's journey towards the energy dawn. I must also take this moment to say a big thank you to the great Indian Oil family, you, our employees, channel partners, vendors, administrative agencies, the Government of India, and other institutions who have been supporting us all through. Above all, on behalf of all IOCians, I express my sincere gratitude to the Indian Oil customer who will enrich us. It is in you, Indian Oil customer, that make brand Indian Oil special and eternal. Thank you once again. Jai Hind, Jai Indian Oil.
Thank you so much, sir, for lucidly bringing forth the magnitude of this company and motivating each one of us to give our best each day. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, the strength of Indian Oil comes from its people. Inclusiveness and gender diversity have always been the hallmark of Indian Oil that has indeed made a difference over the years. Indian Oil has unfurled opportunities and established protocols to secure women task forces, encouraged participation at highest levels, be it in large teams or single-person missions. To embellish the strengths of women IOCians, the 5th edition of Women Leadership Program, known as Arohi, will commence soon. I request Chairman Indian Oil to launch the program digitally, which would be followed by an AV.
I am the rising sun.
I am the light that illuminates the world.
I am Arohi.
At Indian Oil, we started a journey led by a single purpose, and in turn have transformed many lives. 4 years, 4 batches, 74 participants, and countless inspiring stories later, we celebrate the achievements accomplished along the way. Arohi, our flagship women leadership program. In the success stories of all our Arohis lies the story of our growth.
As a woman, how far we go, however high we reach, we are always divided. Should I? Should I not? Family, career, the struggle is always there.
At Arohi, as our participants reinvented themselves, so did we, improving our structure, delivery, and engagement. Every participant that emerged triumphant over her doubts inspired us to go beyond.
Growth and development are two fundamentals of life. But actually, how many of us grow beyond our true potential and in the process rediscover ourselves?
Together with our participants, we took on the path of self-discovery, accepting all that was good, altering that which did not work, and facing the pitfalls with a brave heart.
An overflowing cup can never be refilled. The day I know that I have known everything that I need to know, my growth stops. The key to growth is to learn, unlearn, and relearn. That is what Arohi has done for me.
Just like our Arohis, we've made growth a continuous process.
There's so much I knew I had yet to learn about my work. But Arohi showed me so much about my own self that I had no idea about.
Working outside and working within, our ladies have embodied the fine balance, striking a perfect harmony of dreams and ambition as empowered leaders of self, family, and profession.
There is no more looking back. There is no more hiding behind the curtains. I have come forth and owned my position as a leader.
From empowered contexts to accomplished dreams, Arohi has evolved from being a program to becoming a way of life. Today, as we celebrate the launch of our next batch, we root for our leading ladies to continue the journey of their expansion. Arohi 5.0, the light that shines within.
Today, we are joined by the participants of Arohi 5.0 program. As they embark upon this journey to further enhance their skills, Chairman Indian Oil would be wishing each one of them the best for this program and hand over a token full of good wishes. I would now call out the names of the women IOCians of the Arohi 5.0 program.
Actually, वो film है ना, वो Mauritius का भी दिखाओ, otherwise it looks only business. अच्छा, okay.
We would begin with Ms. Smita Sachdev, DGM Finance, Panipat Refinery. Ms. V. Priyadarshini, DGM IS Southern Region Office. Ms. Manjushri Singh, DGM HR Pipelines Head Office. Ms. Rupa Mukundan, DGM Operations West Bengal State Office. Ms. Manisha Meshram, DGM Employee Relations Eastern Region Office. Ms. Sridevi Balne, DGM Engineering TAPSO. Ms. R. Sankita, DGM Contracts Gujarat Refinery. Ms. Rashmi Kanyal, Chief Manager, HRD Corporate Office. Ms. Govala Sarita Devi, Chief Manager, Institutional Business, Marketing Head Office. Ms. S. Josephine Margaret, Chief Manager, LPG Sales, Marketing Head Office. Ms. R. Malarviri, Chief Manager, Auto LPG, Coimbatore Indian DO, Tamil Nadu State Office. Ms. Jessica Singh, Chief Manager, Corporate Planning and Economic Studies, Business Development Group, Corporate Office. Ms. Pashmina Pustekar, Chief Manager, Corporate Communications and CSR, Refineries Head Office. Ms. Beatrice Chetia, Chief Airport Terminal Manager, Juhu AFS, Maharashtra State Office. Ms. Geetu Mehendirata, Chief Manager, HR, Punjab State Office. Ms. Sanjana Saikia, Chief Employee Relations Manager, Gujarat Refinery. Ms. Dimple Kapoor, Chief Manager, HSE, Corporate Office. Ms. Shikha Jindal, Chief Manager, LPG Sales, Punjab State Office. Ms. S.K. Sabina, Chief Research Manager, R&D Center. And last but not the least, Ms. Thailand Pasi, Chief Employee Relations Manager, R&D Center. We would now request the dignitaries and the participants to assemble for a group photograph. The smiles are missing. Thank you so much, everyone. इंडियन ऑयल पिछले 6 दशकों से अधिक समय से देश की सेवा कर रहा है। विनम्र शुरुआत से लेकर एक ऊर्जा प्रमुख होने और हाइड्रोकार्बन मूल्य श्रृंखला में विविधता लाने तक इंडियन ऑयल की यात्रा कीर्तिमानों से सुसज्जित रही है। Showcasing the milestones of Indian Oil, the Corporate Communications Department Corporate Office has developed a coffee table book, which we would request Chairman Indian Oil to kindly release. Chairman Indian Oil is requested to kindly unveil the book for IOCNs. All the board members are requested to join him in doing so. Thank you so much, sir. This book is called The Rise and Rise of Indian Oil, Etching History Since 1959. The book highlights the corporation's milestones from 1959 to August 2022. Moving on to the next book, Supplies is termed as the backbone of Indian Oil, working relentlessly behind the scenes, continuously supporting the refineries and meeting the market demand across the nation. Many worked behind the scenes to keep the wheels of the nation moving. Glimpses of these unsung heroes have been captured in a coffee table book by the Supplies Department Marketing Head Office. We have an AV on this book. Can we please play that?
The journey of the Supplies Department began with a small step. And the energy started flowing across the length and breadth of the country. The Supplies Department energized the marketing operations of Indian Oil and began to supply various products and services with one and only one intention: to serve petroleum products 24/7. And there were many unsung heroes who made this the motto of their life and their existence. This energy didn't stop even when our nation faced its biggest challenges. In fact, it participated in confronting and eventually overcoming them. Their dedication and devotion helped them achieve many milestones, some being awards and accolades, and some with the adulation they received back. They are the Marketing Supplies Department of Indian Oil. And this is the story dedicated to them.
I request Chairman Indian Oil to kindly unveil the book. I request all the directors to kindly join him in doing so. Thank you, sirs. This coffee table book brings feasts of vintage and modern imagery and depicts the epic saga of how it all came together. इंडियन ऑयल ग्राहकों की संतुष्टि, अपने व्यवसायिक क्षेत्रों में लाभ और आपसी विकास सुनिश्चित करने हेतु कुछ नया करने के लिए जाना जाता है। इसी के अनुरूप इंडियन ऑयल ने वर्ष 2015-16 में स्मार्ट टर्मिनलों की घोषणा की। पिछले कुछ वर्षों में इस पहल को इंडियन ऑयल द्वारा गति दी गई और वर्तमान में हमारे 91 टर्मिनल स्मार्ट हैं। आज हम एक नए लोगो के माध्यम से अपने स्मार्ट टर्मिनलों को एक नई पहचान देंगे। मैं अध्यक्ष महोदय से अनुरोध करती हूं कि कृपया नए लोगो का अनावरण करें। Indian Oil Supplies Department stands on 6 pillars of operations, S&D, infrastructure development, shipping, commercial, and biofuel verticals. To give a unique identity to the department, a mascot avatar has been designed capturing the essence of Supplies Department. Chairman Indian Oil is requested to kindly unveil the mascot avatar of Indian Oil Supplies Department. Thank you, sir.
So this is avatar number 27? Yeah. I'm keeping track.
Leveraging technology and to ease the process, Indian Oil is all set to launch the digital medical identity card. Upon the initial onboarding and enrollment process, smart cards will be issued to all IOCNs, their dependents, and beneficiaries of PRMBF. The care card will make the hospital referral process completely paperless and would ease processing and payments of the medical bills of the hospitals at the time of need. I request Chairman Indian Oil to kindly unveil the digital medical ID card physically for IOCNs. Highlighting the features of this card, we have an AV. I request the team to kindly play the audio-visual, please.
In an organization's collective view of expansion and growth, its employees play a central role. At Indian Oil, India's top-ranked energy PSU and the country's largest integrated energy major, employee wellness, health, safety and convenience form an integral part of its culture. Indian Oil has been on a committed journey of digitalization to improve operational efficiency and effectiveness of processes in all spheres. Human Resource Department has also been at the forefront in digitalizing its various processes to enhance its employee satisfaction. In wake of the recent COVID scenario and as the next step in its digitalization journey, the organization is now taking its next big turn in the area of employee welfare with the introduction of completely digitized medical ID cards for its employees, the Care Card. The Care Card will be chip-loaded smart cards, which will make the end-to-end process of hospital referrals smooth and hassle-free for the employees. With the help of biometric authenticated verification, the process of availing both inpatient and OPD services at nominated hospitals will be made faster and easier, mitigating delays owing to time-consuming paper approvals. The billing process at the end of hospitalization will also be automated, requiring minimum intervention for processing. The process will be available to the beneficiary for tracking through online over laptop and a mobile app. To make this facility available to all the employees and their dependents, Indian Oil plans to provide digital onboarding of the beneficiaries, which will be done by digital means using links, OTPs and kiosks, which will be positioned at certain key locations. Whenever an employee or a beneficiary visits an Indian Oil nominated hospital for medical requirements, their care card will be scanned for biometric verification. In cases of unavailability of the care card, the hospitals will proceed with authentication and admission with biometrics of the beneficiary. For planned hospital admissions, the request will be raised by the beneficiary using the utility through laptops, PCs or mobile phones. However, in case of any medical emergency, the concerned nominated hospital will start the treatment without any hassles. The medical facility's treatment will be extended to the employee. The Care Card is a technology progression aimed at empowering the employees and providing them with a truly seamless wellness experience.
Presently, this would be implemented on pilot basis in 4 cities, that is Hyderabad, Baroda, Lucknow, and Bhubaneswar. Moving on to our super brand Servo. In an endeavor to combat global warming and with a view to reduce carbon footprints and utilization of scarce resources, Indian Oil has developed 2 more novel and eco-friendly engine oils, meeting the stringent specifications which are suitable for 4-stroke two-wheelers and farm tractors. Servo 40 Green, a premium engine oil, is designed to provide improved high temperature deposit protection for pistons, more stringent sludge control, increased power output, and protection of engine operating on ethanol blended fuels, which would lead to better sustainability and green environment. I request Chairman Indian Oil to digitally launch Servo 40 Green for our customers. Adding another feather to the cap is Servo Tractor Green, Indian Oil's eco-friendly premium multi-grade tractor engine oil, specifically formulated to meet engine lubrication requirements of tractors. It provides excellent all-weather performance, reduced engine scuffing and bore polishing, maximum protection.
बॉटल मत बोल यार कैन खाली कैन मिलेगा 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 बॉटल साउंड सो रूड बॉटल साउंड सो रूड वो भी है ना वो बकेट बकेट सर अभी अनाउंस इसको खोल दे हां अनाउंस Claps.
We also have Servo Tractor Green, which we would request our dignitaries to kindly uphold and showcase to our customers. Thank you so much, sirs.
भागवत
As mentioned earlier, Indian Oil is empowered by its workforce. The corporation leads the way across industries when it comes to employee satisfaction. The overall experience of an employee he shares with his co-workers, immediate supervisors, and company culture influences the employee's performance, thereby impacting the company's performance. To understand the overall experience of IOCN's and employee satisfaction cum engagement survey, Pratidhwani was first launched by Chairman in January 2021, followed by its second edition in September 2021, and now it is all set for its third edition launch. I request Chairman Indian Oil, Mr. S.M. Vaidya, to kindly launch Pratidhwani 3.0. Thank you, sir. The third edition of Pratidhwani would benchmark the progress across satisfaction and engagement level of employees and the Diversity, Equity and Inclusion Index. Pratidhwani is now live and accessible over the internet, which makes it accessible anywhere, anytime. All IOCNs are therefore requested to participate in the survey. Moving on to the next segment, ladies and gentlemen. During the current financial year, Indian Oil Treasury has become member of FX Retail Platform by the Clearing Corporation of India Limited for purchase of US dollar for crude product payment. The platform offers direct dealing for participants in the market and provides options to place orders at a limit price lower than the market price. The platform will aid Treasury in decision-making on currency markets and will lead to significant improvement in the market efficiency, transparency, liquidity, and risk management. Chairman Indian Oil, Mr. S.M. Vaidya, is requested to kindly inaugurate this platform.
Welcome to FX Retail, an online forex dealing platform developed by ClearCorp Dealing Systems India Limited and authorized by RBI. FX Retail is a web-based forex dealing platform for all customers, including exporters, importers, companies, SMEs, NRIs, individuals, and non-resident entities such as FDIs, FPIs, ECB lenders, etc. Orders can directly be placed in the live forex market. These orders can be matched and traded with orders placed by any other customers or banks. The trades done on the platform are directly settled with own relationship bank. With our live market watch and real-time order matching, customers can now get the benefit of the best prices in market for buying or selling. The process is completely transparent, and the bank markup is displayed for each order. Now, trade forex securely with two-step authentication with alerts and notifications. With FX Retail, dealing with multiple banks and accessing live rates has never been easier. Enjoy savings in forex conversion cost. FX Retail, the online forex dealing platform.
When we talk about energizing the fuel basket, usage of ethanol 100 as automotive fuel was piloted by the OMCs in the year 2021. Dispensing unit suitable for handling E100 was procured and dedicated ethanol tank was installed at COCO WRD, Pune-based retail outlet for pilot purpose. GVR Encore Flex Fuel is the next generation dispensing unit with flexi fuel blending that offers flexible fuel options or 4-product section from one fueling position. Indian Oil has taken the lead in industry to demonstrate dispensing facility for variable ethanol blended petrol. I request Mr. Shrikant Madhav Vaidya, Chairman Indian Oil, to kindly inaugurate the dispensing unit. We would now be connecting live to Indian Oil's company-owned, company-operated retail outlet at Pune, where we are joined by Mr. Sanjay Semwal, State Retail Head, Maharashtra State Office. Sir, if you can hear us, over to you.
Good morning and happy Indian Oil Day to Chairman Sir, Board of Directors, senior officials, and my colleagues. Myself, Sanjay Semwal, SRH MSO, HORT team, Pune DO team, GVR team, welcome you at COCO WRD Pune. We seek permission of respected Chairman, sir, for commissioning of this flexi fuel DU with a transaction of 20% ethanol blended MS.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. This GVR Encore 700S dispensing unit can dispense in 3 different ratios, and presently it has been configured for dispensing of 10%, 15%, and 20%. And now we are commissioning this DU with a transaction of 20% ethanol blended MS. Thank you. Thus, Indian Oil has commissioned flexi fuel DU for ethanol dispensing for the first time in the country. Thank you, sir. Over to COT.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for joining us today. Indian Oil constantly strives for customer delight through value-added products and services. Indian Oil super brand, Indane, has leveraged the strength of digital technology to provide numerous initiatives for greater customer convenience. Indane is proud to launch a dedicated helpline number for all commercial and industrial products under one umbrella. I humbly request Chairman Indian Oil to launch this helpline number for our customers.
खाना सच में जल्दी बनता है क्या?
स्टील के भारी भरकम पाइप भी नैनो कट से कट जाएंगे।
आज का रेट कितना है?
इनमें से मेरे लिए कौन सा सही है?
अच्छा, सिर्फ आईडी प्रूफ सा कनेक्शन मिल जाएगा।
क्या इंडियन एजेंसी में सिलेंडर के अलावा लाइटर, कुकटॉप जैसी बाकी चीजें भी मिलती हैं?
कमर्शियल एलपीजी और नॉन फ्यूल प्रोडक्ट से जुड़े ऐसे सभी सवालों के लिए कॉल करें इंडियन ऑयल के हेल्पलाइन नंबर 1860-599-1111 पर।
Customers can call the helpline number 1860-599-1111 for any query related to bulk LPG, non-domestic packed LPG, commercial brands of Indane Jumbo, Nanocut, Extra Tej, Chotu, Munna and Autogas. The helpline shall be functional between 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and can impart information in English and Hindi languages as of now. Moving on, Indian Oil track trucks have indeed been our lifeline and our companion even on the roads less traveled. Evolution of locking system of tank trucks has always been at the forefront of operations department, and it has undergone significant changes over a period of time to meet the challenges faced by adopting new technologies. Initially, tank trucks were locked using a paper seal, which was later switched over to lead sealing. It was further upgraded to plastic sealing and subsequently to metallic sealing in the 1980s. We upgraded to padlock system in 2001 and moved on to e-lock system in 2018. With the technological advancements, Indian Oil is all set to meet the present market dynamics and adopt a better system called chamber-wise e-locking system for our tank trucks. Chairman Indian Oil is requested to kindly launch the e-locking system for Indian Oil tank trucks. We would now be joining Indian Oil Rewari Terminal live, where we are joined by Mr. B.C. Joshi, Chief General Manager Operations, Delhi State Office. Sir, if you can hear us, over to you.
I seek permission of Chairman Indian Oil, flag of first tank truck having compartment-wise e-locking facility.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. The year 2022 has been full of historic milestones for Indian Oil's refineries division. Indian Oil's Guwahati refinery, the first public sector refinery of the country, set up in 1962, celebrated 60 years in the service of the nation. Indian Oil's Guwahati refinery celebrated its Diamond Jubilee, and Bongaigaon refinery in the northeast also celebrated its Golden Jubilee year. To mark these landmark moments, my stamps and special covers capturing Guwahati and Bongaigaon refinery were recently released by Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri, Honorable Union Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas, in the presence of distinguished guests and Chairman Indian Oil. These commemorative celebrations is a matter of honor and pride for the entire corporation. To share this pride and honor with each of us, the refineries division headquarters have drawn up an interactive all-India stakeholder competition for employees, ex-employees, and business associates of Indian Oil based on these celebratory stamps. I will now request Chairman Indian Oil, Mr. S.M. Vaidya, to launch the all-India stakeholder competition Indian Oil ke Yadgar Pal for internal and external stakeholders.
When was the last time you picked up a pen to write a letter? Do you remember the joy of receiving handwritten letters and cards? Here's presenting a golden opportunity for you to write directly to the Chairman, Indian Oil. Indian Oil ke wo yadgar pal, penning down one timeless memory of your journey with Indian Oil, an exceptional service delivered. Being a part of a historic milestone, commissioning of an important unit, a moment for developing a cutting-edge technology, walking the extra mile for the nation, and a personal moment that made you proud IOCN. Pen your short and sweet memory in your own writing. Your letter must be affixed with my stamp of Guwahati at 60 years or Bongaigaon refinery at 50 years, released for celebrating their glorious service to the nation, and should reach Chairman Indian Oil. Heartwarming memories stand a chance to win big mementos and much more. Get ready to hit the rewind button. Shri S.M. Vaidya, Chairman Indian Oil, launches the All India Stakeholder Competition, Indian Oil ke Yadgar Pal, the first ever All India Engagement Competition for employees and ex-employees of Indian Oil on Indian Oil Day 2022. And open your treasure trove of memories to spread the magic.
With this initiative, we look forward to a handwritten memorabilia coming our way in the days ahead. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, as we are aware, Indian Oil is one of the largest petrochemical players, and the corporation has expanded its petrochemical product portfolio by adding one more polypropylene grade from Paradeep refinery. With the combined effort of Paradeep PP unit and PADC Paradeep team, Indian Oil is proudly introducing the new cast film polypropylene grade Propel P1070FG. Till date, this grade is mainly imported in India. The launch of this grade by Indian Oil is another step forward towards the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat of our Honorable Prime Minister, and is expected to reduce import worth $15 million. Chairman Indian Oil is requested to kindly launch this new PP grade, which would indeed become a game changer in the industry. We would now connect to Indian Oil's Paradeep refinery live from where the first consignment of this homopolymer grade will be flagged off. If you can hear us, sir, over to you.
Yeah, good morning. Greetings on Indian Oil Day to all on the net and live attached to this program. On behalf of Team PDR, I am VS Jan, ED and RH. Thank you very much, sir, for launching this new product from PDR. I seek your permission to physically flag off the truck, sir.
Yes, Jain, go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sirs. Indian Oil Pipelines remains our strength when it comes to transportation of crude and products across the country. The Pipelines Division has developed e-operations management system, which records all operational parameters across all pipeline locations in standardized formats. This would eliminate paper-based record keeping, spreadsheets, and scattered database. I request Mr. S.M. Vaidya, Chairman Indian Oil, to kindly launch the integrated e-operations management system for operating pipelines.
31 pipeline units with over 100 locations are under operation on 24/7 basis across India. The operation data and events at each pipeline's location used to be recorded in multiple hard copy logbooks and log sheet forms. E-Operations Management System is a software-based platform which digitizes all kinds of paper-based logbooks and forms while complying with operational goals across Pipelines Division. It contains features of auto workflow assignments and approval process, integration with SCADA. The various e-operation modules are shift handover takeover process, O&M records, workflow and approval, dashboards and reports, and audit trails. Multi-tier architecture of the system allows for high reliability and high availability. It can be used in offline mode as well. Use of software in a control room. Usage of handheld device to capture data from the field. Over 250 different formats in hard copies, standardized and digitized into 80 formats. Automatic hierarchical MIS report generation. Other features include standalone offline usage, auto-synchronization of data, role-based writes, online notification, direct approvals through emails, auto-escalations for approvals, fast data editing through change management, interlock of data entry for equipment under maintenance, fully customizable software, single software solution across Pipelines Division, 5 years AMC support for X Studio software by SSM Infotech Solution Private Limited with resident engineer. Elimination of paper logbooks in pipelines operations would also help in saving of 2-ton paper equivalent carbon dioxide of 1900 kg per year.
Indian Oil, besides being a leading energy and downstream company, plays a leading role in sustainable development by protecting the environment and preserving ecological balance. Indian Oil has demonstrated intent and commitment to sustainable development time and again by continuous investments in green technologies, clean fuels, biofuels, renewable energy sources, waste-to-energy initiatives, and more. Taking a step forward towards its commitment of plastic neutrality, Indian Oil is geared up to launch Cycloplast, a brand of quality compliant polymer recyclates. I request Chairman Indian Oil to kindly launch Cycloplast for our polymer customers. With your permission, sir, now we would connect to Indian Oil Panipat Polymer Terminal, where we are joined by Mr. M.L. Daria, Executive Director and Refinery Head, Panipat Refinery, and Mr. A.S. Sahni, ED Petrochemicals. Sir, if you can hear us, over to you.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, respected Chairman, Indian Oil, members of the board on the dais, and all Indian Oil friends. Greetings from Panipat Refinery and Panipat Polymer Terminal on the Indian Oil Day. Sir, we seek to flag off the first batch of Cycloplast recyclates from Panipat Polymer Terminal. With your permission, sir, we will flag off the. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Hani Dharia, please go ahead.
Thank you, sirs. Now, as we move towards the end of the launches, we do so keeping our commitment towards achieving the net zero operational emissions by 2046. And in line with the same, Indian Oil would plant 5 lakh saplings across Indian Oil installations between September 01 to 30th, 2022. This would be in line with Mr. Vaidya's commitment of reaching the mark of planting 1 crore saplings before the next World Environment Day. I request the ideator of this initiative, Mr. S.M. Vaidya, to kindly launch this plantation drive through the release of a poster. So we also have physical posters, which we would request you to unveil. Thank you, sirs. Moving on to our next segment, the stars of Indian Oil family. We all are aware that India competed at the 2022 Commonwealth Games at Birmingham, England from 28th July to 8th August 2022. It was India's 18th appearance at the Commonwealth Games. At CWG 2022, as Chairman Indian Oil mentioned, Indian athletes won 61 medals comprising of 22 golds, 16 silvers and 23 bronze. And it gives us immense pleasure to once again mention that our Indian Oil sports stars contributed 6 gold medals, 6 silver medals and 3 bronze medals to the nation's medal tally. Today, we are joined by some of our medal winners whom Chairman Indian Oil would felicitate. To begin with, our senior most experienced and most decorated table tennis player, Achanta Sharad Kamal, for whom age is just a number. He scripted history by winning 4 medals in the Commonwealth Games, which include 3 gold in men's singles, mixed doubles, team event, and 1 silver in men's doubles. Till date, Sharad has won 13 medals at the Commonwealth Games. From the badminton contingent, we are joined by Chirag Shetty and Satvik Sairaj Ranki Reddy. Known as the crowns of Indian badminton, their fans fondly call them Sachi. The duo won the men's doubles gold and mixed team silver at the Commonwealth Games at Birmingham. Soon after the Commonwealth, the duo entered the Badminton World Federation 2022 World Championship and became the first Indian pair to win men's doubles gold at the event history. The duo has also registered place in the top 10 world ranking and are currently ranked at 7 in the world. I request Chairman Indian Oil to kindly felicitate Chirag Shetty. And then I request Satvik to join them. Moving on to Indian women's hockey team, who created history after winning the bronze medal at the Commonwealth Games 2022. This was the women's first team medal at the event after 16 years. The side defeated New Zealand 2-1 in the penalty shootout to win the bronze medal. Joining us from the women's hockey team today, we have Udita and Jyoti. We wish all our CWG sports stars the very best. Those who could join us, those who couldn't join us, we wish them the best. I request all those present here to kindly assemble for a group photograph. Now, we take a moment to acknowledge the dedicated service of two of our stalwarts present amidst us today. Ladies and gentlemen, Chairman Indian Oil, Mr. S.M. Vaidya, completes 35 years of his dedicated service to Indian Oil Corporation Limited this year.
Surprise. This is also a surprise.
He is accompanied by Ms. Sukla Mistry, Director Refineries, who also completes 35 years of her dedicated service to this mighty corporation.
Madam. ताली तो बंद नहीं होना चाहिए. Very difficult, यार. 35 years.
All the best. ठंडा क्यों है तेरा? हाँ ठंडा क्यों है इतना?
Congratulations, sir and ma'am.
साथ-साथ refinery चला रही है तू.
Moving on to our next segment, we at Indian Oil always believe that once an IOCN, forever an IOCN. Our next segment focuses on our seniors, our superannuated executives, IOCNs who have attained 75 years. Expressing our gratitude, we will be honoring our seniors on this special occasion by calling out their names, followed with a round of applause. All of us, it is a responsibility to give a huge round of applause to each one of them because they have attained 75 years of age. To start with, Mr. A.U. Ghatak, who superannuated in the year 2007 as DGM S&EP Mathura Refinery. Mr. G.C. Mukherjee, who superannuated in the year 2006 as DGM Admin and Welfare Refineries Headquarters. Mr. Adishwar Prasad Jain, who superannuated in the year 2006 as Chief Law Manager, Corporate Office. Mr. Krishan Kumar Khattar, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Chief Manager, Admin and Welfare, Refineries Headquarters. Mr. Charanjit Khanna, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Senior Admin Manager, Petronet LNG. Mr. S.D. Kamra, superannuated in the year 2007 as Senior Admin Manager, Corporate Office, BD. Mr. Eric Ika, superannuated in the year 2007 as Executive Secretary, Grade D, Refineries Headquarters. Mr. Ramchandar, superannuated in the year 2006 as Executive Secretary, Grade D, Corporate Office. Mr. P.L. Madan, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Executive Secretary, Grade D, Corporate Office. Mr. R.N. Sharma, superannuated in the year 2007 as Deputy Manager, Administration, Corporate Office. Mr. R.K. Arya, superannuated in the year 2007 as Deputy Manager, Mechanicals, Mathura Refinery. Mr. S.B. Sharma, superannuated in the year 2007 as Deputy Manager, Power and Utilities, Mathura Refinery. Mr. B.R. Joshi, superannuated in the year 2007 as Senior Materials Officer, Refineries Headquarters. Mr. H.K. Yadav, superannuated in the year 2005 as Superintendent, Refineries Headquarters. Mr. Sajjan Singh, superannuated in the year 2007 as Senior Assistant, Refineries Headquarters. Mr. Nanu Ram, superannuated in the year 2007 as Daftri, Refineries Headquarters. Ms. Shashi Bhasin, superannuated in the year 2005 as Section Officer 2, Northern Region Office. Mr. Arun Chaturvedi, superannuated in the year 1995 as Airport Terminal Manager, Adampur AFS. Mr. Devraj Sharma, superannuated in the year 2006 as Manager Aviations, Palam NITC. Mr. Suraj Bhan, superannuated in the year 2006 as Record Clerk, Delhi State Office. Ms. Kamlesh Dargan, who superannuated in the year 2000 as Deputy Manager, Delhi State Office. Mr. Bikram Singh Gosain, superannuated in the year 2006 as Senior Operator Fields, Tikrikran Bottling Plant. Mr. Bharat Bhushan Vora, who superannuated in 2006 as Executive Director, BG Petroleum, IBP Business Group, Mumbai. Ms. Abhilasha Chopra, who superannuated in the year 2000 as Deputy Manager, LPG, Madanpur Khadar Bottling Plant. Mr. Anand Mohan Mathur, who superannuated in the year 2001 as Senior Manager, MS, IBP Marketing Depot, Mumbai. Mr. Pritam Pyar Sharma, who superannuated in the year 2006 as Record Clerk from Bijwasan Terminal. Mr. Ramesh C. Sharma, superannuated in the year 2006 as Foreman Field, Northern Region Office. Mr. Budh Sen, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Section Officer 2, Northern Region Office. Mr. Ramanand Sharma, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Senior Foreman, Bareilly Divisional Office. Ms. Maya Das Gupta, who superannuated in the year 2000 as Assistant Manager, Sales, Delhi Divisional Office. Mr. Vijay Kumar Sharma, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Senior Foreman, Tikriklan Bottling Plant. Mr. Shivapada Chaudhary, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Section Officer 2, Northern Region Office. Mr. Ramcharan A.K. Pillai, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Foreman Technical, Madanpur Khadar Bottling Plant. Mr. Bikram Singh Rawat, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Chargeman Field, Jalandhar Terminal. Mr. Vinod Kumar Chaudhary, who superannuated in the year 2005 as Chief LPG Manager, UPSO-1. Mr. Krishna Kumar Midha, who superannuated in the year 2002, Deputy Manager, Bijwasan Terminal. Mr. Jugal Kishore, who superannuated in the year 2007 and retired as Operations Officer, Shakur Basti Terminal. Mr. Subhash Chandra Oberoi, who superannuated in the year 2001 as Deputy Manager, Terminal, Bijwasan Terminal. Mr. Vinod Kumar Chopra, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Senior SNEP Manager, Northern Region Office. Mr. Brahmakishan, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Foreman, Northern Region Office. Mr. Vinod Alyawadi, who superannuated in the year 2007 as General Manager, Internal Audit, IBP, Chairman Office, Kolkata. Mr. Amarnath, who superannuated in the year 2000 as Deputy Manager, Northern Region Office. Mr. Subhash Chandra Tuteja, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Assistant Manager, ANW, Northern Region Office. Mr. Khoop Singh Parmar, who superannuated in 2007 as Chargeman Technical from Loni Bottling Plant. Mr. Hare Krishna Jha, who superannuated in the year 2005 as Deputy Manager Aviations, Palam AFS. Mr. Daulat Ram Kelkar, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Manager Aviations, Palam AFS. Mr. Saeed Wasif Raza, who superannuated in the year 2000 as Manager Aviations, Palam NITC. Ms. Satinder Kaur, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Supervisor Systems, Northern Region Office. Mr. Nirmalendu Biswas, who superannuated in the year 2007 as ED, Refineries Headquarters Scope. Mr. M. Gopalakrishna, who superannuated in the year 2007 as DGM SS, Pipelines. Mr. M. K. Vardarajan, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Chief Manager, Telecommunications and Instrumentation, NRPL Bijwasan. Mr. Ramji Lal, who superannuated in the year 2005 as Deputy Manager IS, NRPL Bijwasan Unit. Mr. K.S. Dral, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Line Patrolman 6 SGPC, NRPL Bijwasan Unit. Mr. B.D. Mittal, who superannuated in the year 2006 as Senior Research Manager R&D. Dr. R.P. Verma, who superannuated in the year 2006 as Executive Director R&D. Mr. R.P. Gambhir, who superannuated in the year 2006 as Senior Human Resource Manager R&D. Mr. S.M. Mehta, who superannuated in the year 2006 as Senior Mechanical Engineer R&D. Mr. Sriram, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Senior Technician from R&D Center. Mr. L.S. Harith, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Materials Manager R&D Center. Mr. S.K. Chandana, who superannuated in the year 2007 Senior Administrative Officer R&D. Mr. J.R. Bijalwan, who superannuated in the year 1975 as Senior Research Manager R&D. Mr. Kishan Chand, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Technical Assistant R&D Center. Mr. A.K. Chabra, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Training Manager R&D Center. Mr. R.K. Dua, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Deputy General Manager R&D Center. Mr. T.L. Chawla, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Deputy Manager Plants, Asoti LBP. Mr. B.R. Tyagi, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Deputy General Manager R&D Center. Last but not the least, Mr. Vijay Kumar, who superannuated in the year 2007 as Mechanical Engineer R&D Center. We send across our good wishes to keep them safe, healthy, happy in the years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let us give them a huge round of applause. Next, we have the Occupational Health and Wellness Index Award. Corporate health, safety, and environment with an objective to facilitate effective implementation of occupational health guidelines and practices across the corporation, evolved an Occupational Health and Wellness Index for all refinery units of the corporation. All 9 refinery unit occupational health services participated in this evaluation process on various parameters such as compliance of statutory requirements, COVID-19 pandemic prevention and management, infrastructure available at occupational health services, medical examination and trend analysis of non-communicable diseases, work environment monitoring, effective first aid and emergency medical services, health promotional and training programs, and more. This year, after evaluation of all 9 occupational health services, Digboi Refinery Occupational Health Services is adjudged as winner of the Occupational Health and Wellness Index Award trophy. I request Chairman Indian Oil to kindly hand over the trophy to Dr. Bhanu Hazarika, DGM in charge, HSE Medical, Digboi Refinery. Heartiest congratulations to Team Digboi, headed by Mr. Kishore Kumar Sarma, Chief General Manager, Digboi Refinery. I take this opportunity to submit that through introduction of this index, noticeable improvement has been observed in the occupational health services, emergency medical services, and particularly in preventive and promotive health of IOCNs, with an improvement in the compliance of various statutory requirements in occupational health services. Have the privilege to announce. Indian Oil Suggestion Scheme Corporate Award for the Best Suggestion is presented to an team of employees whose suggestion qualifies for the highest amount of awards during the financial year at corporate level. For the year 2021, the honor from Marketing Division goes to Mr. Anish Bhardwaj, Assistant Manager Retail Sales, Tumkur 2 Retail Sales Area, Mysore DO. Mr. Bhardwaj's suggestion on overhead conveyor or for movement of ST due cylinders for filling shed to in-house STP and movement of tested finished cylinders back from in-house STP to filling shed at Devakunti bottling plant of Indian Oil is highly appreciated. From the Refineries Division, the Best Suggestion Award goes to Mr. Dinesh Kumar, Finance Manager, Taxation Corporate Office, for his valuable suggestion, GST ITC saving on ARC of HGU Catalyst contract while supplying to other locations. This suggestion has already been implemented across the corporation. From the Pipelines Division, the Best Suggestion Award is presented to a team of Mr. Manoj Sharma, CGM Projects Mechanical, Mr. Milan Nanda, GM Projects Mechanical, Mr. Dumendra Kumar Thakur, DGM Projects Mechanical from Pipelines Head Office, for their valuable suggestion on optimization of diameter and height of 60,000 kiloliter capacity crude oil tanks at Vadinar under SMPL AUG J18 project. Moving on to the next category, the Corporate Award for Best Suggester of the Year under Indian Oil Suggestion Scheme is presented to an employee whose cumulative award amount on accepted suggestions is the highest during the financial year. For the year 2021-22, the honor for Marketing Division goes to Mr. Ashish Kumar, Assistant Manager IS UPSO 2. His suggestion on application software for computing VSAT quarterly payments is highly appreciated by Indian Oil. From the Refineries Division, the Best Suggestor Award goes to Mr. Shrikant Prabhakaran, Manager IS Marketing Head Office. He was posted at Gujarat Refinery at the time of submission of this award, of this suggestion. From Pipelines Division, the Best Suggester Award goes to Mr. A. Hariharan, Senior Operations Manager, SRPL Sankari. The award is presented to him in acknowledgement of his resourcefulness and creativity. Moving on to the next category, Most Frequent Suggester. The corporate award for the Most Frequent Suggester of the Year under Indian Oil Suggestion Scheme is presented to an employee who contributes the highest number of award-winning suggestions during the year. For the year 21-22, the award is being shared by 3 IOCNs. Mr. Srikant Prabhakaran, Manager IS Marketing HO, Mr. Merigu Sukesh, Manager IS Gujarat Refinery, and Mr. Nitin Srivastava, Senior Instrumentation Manager, Mathura Refinery. They all contributed 24 award-winning suggestions each during the year. Moving on to the last and final category in this segment, Indian Oil Suggestion Scheme Corporate Award for the Best Coordinator, which is presented to the coordinator of the unit locations who has scored the highest points in generation of accepted suggestions and implementing, replicating the accepted suggestions. For the year 2021, the honor goes to Mr. Sujit Kumar, Senior Manager, CSR, Mathura Refinery. Employees of Mathura Refinery generated 818 award-winning suggestions and facilitated implementation of 705 number of suggestions during the period. I would like to mention here that Mr. Sujit Kumar won the same award last year as well, and it is a hat-trick year for Mathura Refinery. Thank you, sirs, and thank you, ma'am. Moving on, we have the Swachhata Award. The awards still continue, sir. Swachhata Pakhwara was observed from 1st July to 15 July 2022, wherein various cleanliness activities were undertaken by our establishments across India. As done last year, Indian Oil instituted the competition among 31 establishments, which include 16 state offices, 9 refinery units, 5 pipeline regions, and R&D Center to bestow the Best Swachh Establishment Award 2022-23 with 21 predefined Swachhata parameters. Upon evaluation, the runner-up trophy in this category has been won by Delhi State Office. I request Chairman Indian Oil to kindly hand over the trophy to Mr. Shambora, EDDSO. The winner of the Best Swachh Establishment Award 2022-23 goes to Southern Region Pipelines. I request Mr. Shailesh Tiwari. It may be noted that SRPL won this award last year as well. For their consistent Swachhata management, Indian Oil sends its best wishes to the entire team of SRPL. Thank you, sirs. Thank you, ma'am. With this, we come to an end to the award section. तिरसठ साल देश की सेवा में जुटे रहने के बाद आज देश को हमसे आशाएं बहुत हैं, हमें एक दूसरे से उम्मीदें भी बहुत हैं। मजरू सुल्तानपुरी ने क्या खूब कहा है, मैं अकेला ही चला था जानिबे मंजिल मगर लोग साथ आते गए और कारवां बनता गया। इंडियन ऑयल अपने इस भरे पूरे परिवार के साथ निरंतर आगे बढ़ रहा है। जहां कई लोग हमारे इस इंडस्ट्री के भविष्य को बुझता हुआ देखते हैं, वहीं हम इन सब भावी भविष्यवाणियों को पछाड़ते हुए नई ऊर्जा के साथ नए भारत के निर्माण का संकल्प कर चुके हैं। हमारा कोयर ग्रुप अब हमारे समक्ष एक मधुर प्रस्तुति के साथ तैयार है। Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the melodious presentation by Indian Oil Choir Group.
आशाएं 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 कुछ पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास। आशाएं 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 हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, कर दरियाओं को आर बार। आशाएं 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 तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीन ले। आशाएं खिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी। आशाएं खिले दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी। आशाएं उम्मीदें आशाएं उम्मीदें आशाएं आशाएं उम्मीदें आशाएं उम्मीदें आशाएं अपने संग तुझको वहाँ जन्नत से मुलाकात हो, पूरी हो तेरी हर दुआ। आशाएं खिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी। आशाएं खिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी। आशाएं उम्मीदें आशाएं उम्मीदें आशाएं 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 कुछ ऐसी हर रात रात हो ख्वाहिशों से बात बात, आशाएं 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 लेकर सूरत से आग आग आए जा अपना राग राग, आशाएं 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 कुछ ऐसा करके दिखा खुद खुश हो जाए खुदा, आशाएं खिले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी, आशाएं खिले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी। ओ, साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी रे, 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 साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी हाथ बढ़ाना, एक अकेला थक जाएगा मिलकर बोझ उठाना, साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी हाथ बढ़ाना, एक अकेला थक जाएगा मिलकर बोझ उठाना, साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी रे, साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी रे, साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी रे। हम मेहनत वालों ने जब भी मिलकर कदम बढ़ाया, सागर ने रास्ता छोड़ा पर्वत ने शीश झुकाया, फौलादी है सीने अपने फौलादी है बाहें, फौलादी है सीने अपने फौलादी है बाहें, हम चाहे तो पैदा कर दे चट्टानों में राहें, हम चाहे तो पैदा कर दे चट्टानों में राहें, साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी हाथ बढ़ाना, एक अकेला थक जाएगा मिलकर बोझ उठाना, साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी रे, साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी रे, साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी रे। एक से एक मिले तो कतरा बन जाता है दरिया, एक से एक मिले तो जर्रा बन जाता है सहरा, एक से एक मिले तो राई बन सकती है पर्वत, एक से एक मिले तो राई बन सकती है पर्वत, एक से एक मिले तो इंसान बस में कर ले किस्मत, एक से एक मिले तो इंसान बस में कर ले किस्मत, साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी थक जाएगा मिलकर बोझ उठाना, साथी हाथ बढ़ाना, साथी हाथ बढ़ाना, साथी रे, 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 साथी हाथ बढ़ाना, साथी रे। बार बार हाँ बोलो यार हाँ, अपनी जीत हो उनकी हार हाँ, हे बार बार हाँ बोलो यार हाँ, अपनी जीत हो उनकी हार हाँ, कोई हमसे जीत न पावे, चले चलो चले चलो, मिट जावे जो टकरावे, चले चलो भले घोर अंधेरा छावे, चले चलो चले चलो, कोई राह में ना थम जावे, चले चलो। टूट गई जो उंगली उठी, पांचों मिली तो बन गई मुट्ठी, एक बढ़ता ही जावे, चले चलो चले चलो, कोई कितना भी बहकावे, चले चलो कोई हमसे जीत न पावे, चले चलो चले चलो, मिट जावे जो टकरावे, चले चलो। कोई ना अब रोके तुझे, टोके तुझे, तोड़ दे बंधन सारे, मिला है क्या हो के तुझे, निर्बल तू ही बता, कभी न दुख झेलेंगे खेलेंगे ऐसे के दुश्मन हारे, कि अब तो ले लेंगे हिम्मत का रास्ता, धरती हिला देंगे सबको दिखा देंगे, राजा है क्या पड़ जाए क्या हो, हम जग बिछाएंगे अब ये बताएंगे, हम लोगों का कर जाए क्या हो, बार बार हाँ बोलो यार हाँ, अपनी जीत हो उनकी हार हाँ, अब डर नहीं मन में आवे, चले चलो चले चलो, हर बेड़ी अब खुल जावे, चले चलो। चला चल हाफ नहीं काफ नहीं, राह में अब तो राही, थकन का साफ नहीं अब तुझे डसने पाए, वही जो तेरा हाकिम है जालिम है, की है किसने तबाही, घर उसका पश्चिम है यहाँ न बसने पाए, धरती हिला देंगे सबको दिखा देंगे, राजा है क्या प्रजा है क्या हो, हम जग पे जाएंगे अब ये बताएंगे, चले चलो मिट जावे जो टकरावे चले चलो बार बार हाँ टूट गई जो बोलो यार हाँ उंगले उठे अपनी जीत हो बातों में जीत हो उनकी हार हाँ बन गई बार बार हाँ बोलो यार हाँ अपनी जीत हो उनकी हार हाँ बार बार हाँ बोलो यार हाँ अपनी जीत हो उनकी हार हाँ बार बार हाँ बोलो यार हाँ अपनी जीत हो उनकी हार हाँ बार बार हाँ बोलो यार हाँ अपनी जीत हो उनकी हार हाँ
One more, not once more, because Bhagavad tells me we are ahead of schedule. So might as well use it fruitfully. Ready है तुम लोग? चलो good. Expect the unexpected.
मशाल हो, सबसे बेमिसाल हो। तिनके को बना दो जिंदगी का आशिया, तिनके को बना दो जिंदगी का आशिया। तुम समय की रेत पर छोड़ते चलो निशान, छोड़ते चलो निशान। देखती तुम्हें जमीन, देखता है आसमान, देखता है आसमान। Gare gare sa, mama sa, ga ga sa, re re ni, pa ni pa ga pa gare gare sa. ये निशान एक दिन जहान का अमन बने, जहान का अमन बने, जहान का अमन बने। ये निशान एक दिन जहान का अमन बने, जहान का अमन बने, जहान का अमन बने। ये निशान एक दिन प्रीत का चमन बने, ये निशान एक दिन प्रीत का चमन बने। हंसते हुए हम सफर गाते चले हो निडर, हंसते हुए हम सफर गाते चले हो निडर। आगे आगे बढ़ता चले जिंदगी का कारवां, आगे आगे बढ़ता चले जिंदगी का कारवां। तुम समय की रेत पर छोड़ते चलो निशान, छोड़ते चलो निशान। देखती तुम्हें जमीन, देखता है आसमान, देखता है आसमान। तुम समय की रेत पर छोड़ते चलो निशान। देखती तुम्हें जमीन, देखता है आसमान, देखती तुम्हें जमीन, देखता है आसमान, देखती तुम्हें जमीन, देखता है आसमान।
Well, this is one fine example of the preparedness of all IOCians. Throw any challenge towards them and they will come out victorious. इस मधुर प्रस्तुति के लिए हमारे गायन समूह जिसमें सुश्री गीता रावत, श्रीमती सुजाता कृष्णन, राधिका नायर, सुश्री अदिति चतुर्वेदी, श्री प्रखर पांडे, करण गुप्ता, प्रकाश जेठानी और श्री अनिर्बन दास गुप्ता हैं। हम उन सब का आभार प्रकट करते हैं। साथ ही संगीत गुरु श्री चेतन जी का भी हार्दिक धन्यवाद करते हैं। These couple of years have been tumultuous, and Indian Oil made all-out efforts to stay ahead of the challenges and continue to serve its customers. The core values of care, innovation, passion, and trust were translated into action on the ground. The energy future of alternatives, renewables, and sustainables will call for greater application by all IOCians. Let us all take a pledge to contribute our best to the organization and our nation. Here, I would like to paraphrase Kavi Guru Rabindranath Tagore, "Into the heaven of freedom, my father led this country, and my organization, Indian Oil, awake." Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the conclusion of our event. I take this opportunity to thank our honorable chairman, directors on the board for having guided us, executives, employees, organizers, and agencies for making this event a success. Wishing you all a very happy Indian Oil Day. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.